Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on Read Between the Grinds. I am so excited because today I actually have a free Saturday, and so obviously I'm going to spend that by drinking coffee and reading books. My husband and I are about to walk down to the coffee shop near our house, and then because it's on the way back home, we're going to stop in the library. So I thought that I would bring everyone with me as we go on this little small town walking tour. And also I have a couple books to return to the library, and one of them is this book, and I wanted to briefly mention it. As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow. Oh my gosh, 5 stars. This was a beautiful, beautiful book. A little bit of a hard read. I never would have read it if it wasn't for a book club that I'm in. We read it in that book club. It is about a young pharmacy student who lives in Syria during the Syrian Revolution. And so it is about her journey of trying to decide whether she should stay and help people because she works in a hospital, or if she should flee with her family. But it's just really, really well done. So I have already read this, so I'm returning this to the library, but I'm probably going to get some other books as well. So here we go. All right, I am now home from the library. What a beautiful morning it is. It is definitely like the crisp fall air, but it's about 50 something degrees. So it's kind of warm out and the sun just came out. So it was a beautiful walk. Library haul, time for this. So I picked up this. I've never heard of this. But I am really ready for some cozy winter Christmas books. And most often those are romances. So, and I do love a quick, cute romance. This is a fake dating trope. I think it's going to be really fun. Yeah, I think this is going to be fun. And I think this is really going to get me in the mood for the holiday season, which is coming up very quickly. Then I got Laura, hey, 10,000 Drawers of January. She actually did a video on this. One of the first videos that she did for this channel, I think she did on this. She loved it. She thought it was great. This has been on my TBR for forever. I think Alexi Harrow is a great author. I haven't read as many of her books as Laura has, but the ones that I have read are always really good. So I saw that this was in, so I said, you know what? Seems like a good, it's a very like lyric fantasy, I think. So I think good for this time of year as well. So that I picked up as well. And then this I actually didn't get today, but I'm including it because I am in a book club in that library. and we read a lot of nonfiction books. It's called the Shelf Help Book Club, and we do read like more standard self-help books, but mostly we try to find books that are geared toward helping all of us become better people. And so that can, obviously there's a lot of different things that can mean. For example, just a few months ago, we read Careless People, which is the memoir written by the woman who worked at Facebook for many years. And so we spent a lot of our time discussing the role of social media in our lives, in our culture, in our society, how we personally feel about social media and its role in our lives, and how that all ties together. So the book club pick for our next book club, the book pick for our next book club is Tiny Beautiful Things, which I know nothing about, but it was recommended by a friend of the book club. And so I think it's going to be really sweet and kind of, if I'm understanding this correctly, it is like people are writing into the author, and then she is writing kind of like advice, like dear what was that original in the newspapers? Dear, oh my gosh, I can't remember, but it's Dear Sugar in this. So I think it's going to be multiple stories, multiple things within that. So I'm looking forward to reading this as well. So this is my library haul for the month of I'm saying the month of November just because that's the book club pick, but really for the next couple of weeks, I'll be working on this and some others that I have on my Kindle from Libby. I love public libraries. I think that they are one of the greatest assets that our culture has, and I highly suggest that you support them in any way you can, even if it's just going in and checking out books. That matters. My sister, Laura, works in a library, and so she can talk about this much better than I can. But the stats of how many people are visiting the library, checking out books, are very important for funding. And if you have the means to do so, donate to your local library. They need all the help that they can get, and we are so thankful for them because this would be like probably upwards of $50 if I had just gone and bought these. And they're free. So I get to experience all these great worlds for free. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I am going to have a very relaxing Saturday and maybe start one of these books. Thanks everyone, and happy reading. Bye.